Hi. Okay, let's have a chat, shall we? I myself have spent the weekend um, kind of gallivanting around, having a good time because it's Pride. And I've noticed a lot of things, like as I'm working on my spiritual gifts, evolving. And these messages and downloads are really coming in as I'm being more open around other people. Roof, 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 roof. And and so anyway, I noticed that just being around all these other people in the bar and seeing different people in the club and walking around, I've noticed that a lot of them are just like seeking external validation. Like they want to go out and have fun, but a lot of people just want to forget what's going on. Like they don't want to think about it. They're like, I'm here to forget. I don't want to think. It's time to relax. It's time just to as I put it in layman's terms. It's like whatever they do. Dance. And so I'm seeing there's this movie from a long time ago and it was RuPaul and Lady Bunny, and they were in it, and it was something about it was a gay movie, but all you do is so some people are out doing, they're here to have sex, because all you do is stop and stamp and stop and stamp and stop and stamp, like they're here to get their rocks off. I used to live outside of this area, and everybody would recommend coming to this area to meet gay men. So anyway, I'm here now. So they're there having a good time. They're there to forget. They're there to hook up, dance, drink, do whatever they want, however they can decompress. Because we live in a cruel world, and if we're focused on the media all the time and nothing else, that really just bents up all that frustration. So maybe you're feeling bent up, maybe you're feeling all that tensity with everything that's going on because you're constantly watching TV or social media or whatever, and you're seeing all the shit that they want us to fucking see, when in reality not everybody feels like that. That's confirmation. So decompress. Strength. You need to have strength. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? I think you're feeling a little bit like a failure. King of Swords kind of landed like that. I think you're not getting the recognition that you wanted, and you're feeling kind of cold and mean, distant, emotionally not really there. You're just being stern. You're cutting people off left and right. You're being mean, and it's because you're going through some kind of bad karma. An ending. There's some heartbreak here. You're healing. You need to rest because you're going through something. Maybe there was somebody that was very emotionally manipulative in your energy, or you're being that way. Maybe you're losing control. Maybe you're losing control. And you need to rest. You need to remember to the decompression. Remember to rest. Remember to rest. Remember to take a time out. Maybe It's time to go decompress. Maybe you're too bent up. Maybe you're being too... You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you're just being a little bit too much. Cold. You're losing control because of some kind of emotional setback. You're doubting yourself. Maybe you're being emotionally immature. Maybe you're being reckless. You're putting on this front to save face. You're acting like you're so strong. But emotionally, you don't want that. You don't want any emotions here. You don't want to feel it. And because you're doubting yourself. You're stuck in this energy. The moon reverse came out, so secrets are coming to the light. Maybe this is the illusion that's coming to light. There was an ending, or there is an ending over a relationship. It could be a contract, it could be a job. Something happened. There was some kind of heartbreak here. And it's leaving you less than confident. Remember to decompress, because you might be, hold on. You're going through some kind of delay. I think financial setbacks are making you kind of like question everything. Or you're just not learning the lesson. You're stuck in this energy, but you're not really stuck. Like, you can get out of it. Like I said, nobody really feels like that. It's temporary. But if you stay in that energy, then you're kind of here where you're just cold and stern and mean and unhappy. Roof. I couldn't resist. Yeah, you're going through some kind of a tower. You're going through a tower. Okay, but there's healing energy here. Maybe there's a lot of conflict, a lot of competition. Very suddenly you were being competitive. This might have been your karmic, because the queen is reversed. You might have broken up with somebody very suddenly. You're getting bad karma. You slept with a karmic. You met somebody you didn't like and that you broke up with. There was an ending. There was heartbreak. There was betrayal. There was pain. And now you're being mean. Now you're here and mad. Somebody might have cut you off, or you cut somebody else off. But this is healing you. This is healing you. Don't forget to decompress. Whatever makes you decompress. That flew out. It's all about moving on. Spending some time alone. Going within. The High Priestess reversed. The High Priestess reversed. Maybe you're not trusting your intuition. You're not listening to it. It's a secret. Maybe this was all a secret. You just don't want anybody to know what you're going through. You really have this, you lost something. You lost something. And you keep putting on this brave face like you're not. That you're so strong and you don't need anybody. We all need to decompress, and we all need help, and we all need people. So don't forget to decompress. Don't forget to decompress. Take some time out for you. Heal. Anything else? You're avoiding, but you're going through, maybe you're starting the recovery process. Heal that inner child.